Welcome, viewers, to another mind-expanding episode of Beyond Human. Today, we're diving deep into the idea of living through others and how it ties into one of the most profound philosophical concepts of all time, Friedrich Nietzsche's Übermensch, or Overman. So buckle up as we explore the fascinating connection between vicarious living and becoming your highest, most evolved self. Now, before we dive into Nietzsche's vision of the Ubermensch, let's first talk about vicarious living. Simply put, it's something most of us do, often without even realizing it. Think about it. When you watch your favorite athletes on TV, follow the highs and lows of your favorite celebrities, or even feel the joy of someone else's success, you're engaging in vicarious living. It's that ability to imagine yourself in someone else's shoes, experience their emotions, and relate to their journey. But here's the big question. How does that actually help us become better versions of ourselves? Vicarious living, more than just daydreaming. At its core, vicarious living is a natural part of the human experience. It's built into our social nature. We learn by observing others, taking inspiration from their achievements, and sometimes even from their mistakes. In fact, this ability helps us broaden our perspectives. When you see the world through someone else's eyes, you expand your worldview. Vicarious living opens up new possibilities, showing us how others navigate life's challenges. You might have never considered moving across the world or switching careers until you saw someone else do it and thrive. Develop deeper empathy. Relating to others' experiences can make you more empathetic. When you feel what someone else feels, you become more compassionate. Empathy isn't just a nice-to-have trait. It's essential for building relationships and finding meaning in the world. Strengthens social bonds. Watching or experiencing someone else's journey can bring people together. Think about the bonds formed when fans root for the same team or when people celebrate a shared achievement. These experiences create a sense of belonging, a connection that makes us feel like we're part of something bigger. The Ubermensch, reaching your highest potential. Now here's where Nietzsche's concept of the Ubermensch comes in. In his philosophy, the Ubermensch is an individual who has transcended the limitations of ordinary human life. This person is constantly evolving, pushing beyond the conventional boundaries of morality, fear, and comfort, all while striving for greatness. The bridge between vicarious living and the Ubermensch. While vicarious living helps us grow by learning through others, Nietzsche's Übermensch takes it to the next level. The Übermensch isn't just passively observing others' lives or living through them. Instead, this figure uses the lessons learned from the world around them to fuel personal growth and transformation. What is vicarious living? In simple terms, it's our ability to mentally put ourselves in someone else's shoes, to live moments we haven't directly experienced. And it's not just for entertainment. This behavior is deeply ingrained in human nature. The upside of vicarious living. So why do we do it? Isn't living through others a distraction from our own lives? Well, not necessarily. In fact, vicarious living can help us expand our worldview. By observing others' experiences, we open ourselves up to new ideas, cultures, and possibilities. When you follow someone's journey, you learn about things you might never have considered, like moving to a new country, starting a business, or even overcoming personal challenges. These insights can shake up your thinking and inspire you to reevaluate your own life. Build empathy and understanding. When you feel what someone else feels, whether it's joy, sorrow, or excitement, you develop empathy. This emotional connection can deepen your understanding of human nature, and that's essential in any journey of self-discovery. Because how can you understand yourself if you can't relate to others? Get inspired for self-creation. Sometimes, watching others achieve greatness lights a fire under us. Seeing someone push through barriers or break the mold can motivate us to step up and create new possibilities for ourselves. It's like getting a backstage pass to life's biggest transformations, and the lessons learned can push us to break out of our comfort zones. Practical ways to balance: vicarious living and self-actualization. The key is balance. Vicarious living has its benefits, but to stay true to the Ubermensch ideal, we need to approach it mindfully and take actionable steps to stay on the path of self-growth. Here's how. Mindful observation. Stay conscious of what you consume. When you're living vicariously through others, whether through movies, books, or even social media, practice mindful observation. Don't just consume content mindlessly. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this that will help me grow? How can I apply this to my own life? By keeping this question in the back of your mind, you stay in control of the experience and use it as a tool for self-actualization rather than distraction. Active reflection. Make the experience your own. After consuming vicarious content, take some time to reflect. What resonated with you? What challenged your current worldview or values? How can you integrate these insights into your life? The Ubermensch is constantly reflecting, evolving, and creating. Experiential balance. Match every vicarious experience with a personal one. For every hour you spend living through others, spend an equal amount of time living through yourself. If you watch a documentary for an hour, follow it up with an hour of pursuing a personal interest, whether it's reading, exercising, learning a new skill, or simply taking time for self-reflection. The goal is to balance observation with action. The Ubermensch doesn't just observe life, they live it, fully and intentionally. Value creation. Exercise. Regularly reassess your core values. Nietzsche's Übermensch is all about creating new values. But how do you know if your values are truly yours, or if you've unconsciously adopted them from others? Here's a simple exercise. Write down your core values and reflect on each one. Ask yourself, why do I believe this? Is this truly mine? Or did I absorb it from someone else's expectations or experiences? This helps you stay grounded in who you are, not who others want you to be. Vicarious living in everyday life. Now let's break down what vicarious living actually looks like in your day-to-day life. Whether you realize it or not, you're probably living through others in ways that shape your perspective and actions. The key is to approach these experiences with the mindset of an Ubermensch, someone striving for personal growth and self-creation. Here are a few examples. Friendships and relationships. In friendships and relationships, we often share experiences and emotions with others. That's what deepens our connections, right? But here's the catch. While it's great to relate and empathize with others, you should never lose sight of your own identity. Entertainment and media. Whether you're binge-watching Netflix, scrolling through social media, or catching up on the latest book, vicarious living through entertainment is something we all do. But if you want to truly grow, you can't just passively consume content. Art and literature. Art and literature give us windows into other perspectives. They let us experience worlds and emotions we may never encounter in real life. But the key here is balance. Don't just admire other people's creative expression. Use it as inspiration to fuel your own. The path to self-actualization. Here's the big takeaway. The goal of becoming an Ubermensch isn't to isolate yourself from others or avoid vicarious experiences. Instead, it's about using those experiences as fuel for your personal growth. When approached mindfully, vicarious living can be a powerful tool on your journey to self-actualization. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, press the subscribe button, and also drop your thoughts in the comments section.